You've got the power. You've got my people in the east, so you gotta wake up. Midwest, dirty South, yeah, you gotta stand up. All my homies in the west, so you gotta wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backwards thinking, time for thinking ahead. It's changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, poverty. Teachers trying to teach a new way. They didn't listen to what you have to say. They're the ones who's coming up. The world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the best Can you feel it? Good morning to all Hamilton Huskies. And happy Monday morning, Monday, March 1st, 2021. I am your proud principal, Dr. Sawyer, and I am joined by the awesome Miss Victor, as we want to say good morning to you. Miss Shear could not be here this morning, but she sends her happy good mornings to all of you as well. And we just love that song, Wake Up Everybody. We played that before if you noticed, but we just thought it gets your day started so great. So happy Monday morning and happy Black History Month. Husky. Miss Victor and I were talking about this quote that we think is really important and meaningful. We must never forget that Black history is American history. The achievements of African Americans have contributed to our nation's greatness. Yvette Clarke. You know, there's a whole movement, Black History 365. It's not just the month of February. We should be studying and celebrating 365 days a year. Husky. And we focus on our learner profile traits, as you know, because we are an international baccalaureate school. And we this month have been focusing on being knowledgeable, something you've heard throughout the morning meetings. The idea that to be knowledgeable is really to engage in learning in all of your classes each day. You know, you'll hear me on announcements talking with your teachers about your goals. Are you where you want to be in your grades in each of your classes? But also, what about your knowledge level? Have you really learned and asked those questions that you want to ask in your classes? For example, in individuals and societies, have you asked those questions about history? Because knowledge is power. Know what you need to know to get where you want to go. Husky. We're going to test your knowledge of African American history. So today's question, who was the first American woman to win 3 gold medals in track and field in the 1960 Olympics for the 100 and 200 meters and the 400 meter relay? You can see your choices: A, Alice Ball, B, Serena Williams, C, Wilma Rudolph, or D, Daisy Bates. I think we should play the Jeopardy music right now, but we'll give you some time to think about it, and then we'll share the correct answer. All right, and the correct answer is Wilma Rudolph. Wilma Glodine Rudolph was born in 1940 and passed away in 1994. And she was an American sprinter born in St. Bethlehem, Tennessee, who became a world record holding Olympic champion and international sports icon in track and field. Pretty amazing history. Wilma Rudolph. Pat yourself on the back if you got it right. And I would encourage you to research more about Wilma Rudolph. Husky. And I want to share again that we are very proud to welcome and honor the African American Young Ladies Summit. And this is a very special honor that Hamilton gets to have, that you get to work with Dr. Plashawn McEwen, who is a citywide and national leader, and you get a chance to work with her in the African American Young Ladies Summit. The next meeting is March 3rd during club time, 11 to 12, and you can go to Schoology for the meet code. I encourage you to join. Husky. And I'm going to say good morning, Ms. Victor.
Good morning, Dr. Sawyer, and I have some tryout information for you Huskies from Ms. Elmore, so bear with me. There's a lot of information in these slides. And I'm gonna go to the next slide if my computer will cooperate. Here we go. So tryouts will begin March 4th from 4 to 5:30 p.m. And I believe the 4th is Thursday. And so more details and tryout dates will be announced. So make sure you listen closely to any announcement that Dr. Sawyer makes in the morning, because he will probably announce tryout dates. And the registration links can be found on the Schoology pages. So go to your grade level Schoology page if you are interested in girls volleyball. Tryout on March 4th. Then we have co-ed flag football. Tryouts also on March 4th at the same time from 4 to 5:30. Again, go to your Schoology page. We know you guys are all experts now at going to your Schoology grade level pages and getting all of this information. So the start of the new all-girls flag football team will begin next school year. But now we're going to continue to have one co-ed team. I know our girls are excited about playing football. Okay, it should be noted, if you want to play floor hockey, you cannot play any other sport. Floor hockey overlaps with both volleyball and flag football and the baseball and girls and boys soccer season. So you must choose between playing in one or both the late winter volleyball, flag football, and late season baseball, soccer, or playing only floor hockey. So you have a choice to make here, Huskies. You can either play floor hockey, and that's the only thing you can play, or you can choose to play two other sports. Your choice. So think about that. Football, Futures Football, there is still time to register. And again, you can find the information on your Schoology grade level page. Okay, what to do? And do it right away. Sign up using the registration forms found on your grade level Schoology page. There is a district form which can be found at the top and a Hamilton form found near the bottom. Both need to be signed. And number 2, if you haven't, go and get a physical. And then what to bring on the first day of practice? Bring a hard copy of your doctor's signed physical, emergency card, and parent permission. Bring your own water and mask. Yes, you have to keep your mask on the entire time. And then show up in your athletic gear. You will not be able to change at school, so show up ready to practice. So lots of information there, scholars. Again, make sure you go to Schoology. Okay, if you have any questions, you can reach out to Ms. Elmore. You can use Schoology, or you can go to her office hours, and she has office hours every day. So if you're confused, talk to Ms. Elmore, but hopefully you got most of that. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Sawyer.
Thanks, Ms. Victor. Hey, ELA students, ELA classes will begin today. We're excited about that. And good job with Access. Way to go. If you took Access testing, how amazing is that? You are a middle schooler that speaks multiple languages already. We're very proud of you. Husky. And resources for you, we remind you that we do have breakfast and lunch at Hamilton. We have also pickup in the Circle Drive, which you hear about, I'm sure, in our announcements. But remember, you can always have your families, and your families and siblings come through our Circle Drive 11 to 1 p.m. We also use our Safe to Tell system. That's another important system for all of you and support. If you're ever wanting to report something or share a concern that you have or don't feel safe, that is something that we check every single day and know that that's there in support of you. We care about your safety a lot. You can also look at COVID testing. You can check the DPS website and go get tested. And make sure you read your school deets announcements and check Schoology. Husky. And now I'm going to pass it back to Ms. Victor.
Thank you again, Dr. Sawyer. So scholars, remember, you are returning to school in person. That means you agree to follow all of our safety procedures. And I believe you are, because I haven't heard from the deans that they've had to talk to very many of you about not social distancing or washing your hands or wearing your mask. So continue to keep up the good work. I have heard that some of you are not getting picked up on time. So remember, your parents need to pick you up at 3:15 p.m. We know how much you want to hang out with your friends, especially, but we cannot hang out after school. Okay? Scholars, also bring a water bottle. We have these really nice water fountains now where you can fill up your water bottle. Okay, you can't drink from the fountain, but you can fill up your water bottle. So bring a water bottle every day. It's important to stay hydrated, whether it's cold or hot outside. It's very important to stay hydrated. And then also dress for the weather. It's cold. When it's cold, wear your coat. Please, we don't want you to be cold while you're waiting outside to get into the building. And then don't forget the Wednesday schedule. I've heard from a few teachers that some of you still seem to be a little bit confused about Wednesday, and I'm not sure why, because we've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, I think for 2 weeks at least. So make sure you know what you need to do on Wednesday. And if you don't, ask your advisory teacher, and they will be more than happy to tell you, because they want you to be in the right place at the right time. And now back to Dr. Sawyer.
Thanks, Miss Victor. And you know, you and Miss Shear have the coolest emojis on that slide. I got to update mine. Well, Huskies, I have a personal message to share with all of you. I am going to have to take some time off to take care of my health. I'm going to get better, and I'm going to return at the end of April. I'll be here to start next week with you, and also to introduce you to our interim principal, a principal who's going to be here while I am having to take some time off to take care of my health. And her name is Miss Mendoza, and she is an experienced principal, and she's an awesome principal. And the school is going to be in such good hands because Miss Victor and Miss Shear, who also are awesome, will be here with you too. So I want you to keep focusing on your learning and supporting each other along the way. You know, I like to say we are stronger together, Huskies, and I believe in you. I can't wait to come back at the end of April and celebrate all of your progress as our awesome school community. Husky. And so we like to say as we end our morning meetings, let's remember who we are.
We are the community of Hamilton Middle School.
Let's make it a great day.
Let's make it a great day. Sorry, Dr. Sawyer.
I messed it up too, Miss Victor.
Go, Huskies. We're going to get this part perfectly correct. One day. I don't know when, but great.
Well, thanks for a good morning meeting, and have a great day in school, everybody.